Hello, my students. How are you? And the first, I want to introduce myself for you. With you, Mr. Muhammad Allah, my teacher of maths. Okay, my students, good. In these sessions, we will get start to explaining the first lessons in the first units of a curriculum of maths for grade six. Okay, my students. Yes. In the first four these lessons, we will start things or we will put our topics here about our subject here. We will beginnings or we will put or a term of adding and adding and subtractions and using models for this process. Okay, my students. So we when we use equations. So as we see this relations or equations about we will divide or add or subtract or multiply. Yes, here we will divide process. So in the first examples here followed by fractions. Yes, my students, we will using integer numbers for dividing by fractions. And we will getting a new yielded fractions or yielded result for this is process. Okay? Yes. In generally, we were getting out our yielded or our result about this process as a follow. Who divide 1 over 6 equal. Good, my students. Who divide 1 over 6 equal what? um for answering or both answering about these equations or about these problems, we will follow some steps for these solutions or for solve these problems, my students here. So we will can both try it for and reciprocals divide for multiply and also reciprocals fractions 2 3 over 1. Okay, so getting out 12. 12 is the result for this is process, my students here. Yes, we can my coming with me, my students, and workings and concentrated yourself and concentrated your mind here, my students. So we will finish our solving for problems here. Okay, my students? Yes, good. Now, my students, we will continue for solving these problems by using a model. Okay, yes. Now, my students, using models how? This is in many cases, there is many cases for this solving these problems about our steps or four steps for solving these problems are the following. In the first, we can divide this process into theories or four steps or four divisions. The first divisions here, we when we integers, we will use integer to divide by fraction. Okay, there's or this model here is representing as a four. We can divide this is table or we can draw a table for representing models. Models for representing fractions or a divided fractions here by what? Models here. Draw models and follow. So each tables or tables here which representing these equations. So, when we using four divides one sources and um, divide these tables into parts. And the first part or upper part is here is four classes of four squares, yes, and writing in one. Okay, for this is problems, we can repeat these features or can repeat it the drawing is tables as a follow. There's a four classes or a four slides here as a follow, and write in it one. And in down parts here can draw or can write fractions 1/3. So these tables is representing divisions for four divide integers. For add integers divide fractions. Any fractions here. Yes, my students. Good, my students. Thank you. And finished. I wish for you high marks and uh, leaving to a highly supervisions for our your life. Okay, thanks a lot and see you soon. Good. Before unlimited in explaining the first us here in this term, which we called or we will call this for this is lessons about our about this units, which we call adding and or divisions. Okay, my students, yes. In the first we will put or before instance, I want to show our definitions about this. Explain